What's up, everybody? It's me, Feather. Welcome or welcome back to Feathered Leo Tarot. Where it's Leo here all the time. It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart or if you're a cross watcher. I still love you. We all love you. Come on in. Let's see if this is your reading today. Just remember, my messages tend to be heavy. If you want it, claim it. If you don't, or it's too heavy for you, please walk away and watch something else. Messages are intended to come out for people that need them the most. Well, we're on podcast episode 429. Thanks for listening and watching out there, liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you would like to become a super fan of the channel, click join next to subscribe. And if you would like to get on my schedule, nourishheallive.com, or click the links in the description box below. Let's do this thing. I am not really sure what this energy is that I'm feeling. We're going to talk about the ghost story. We're going to talk about the ghost, the person that left you in ghost town. So, here we go. Let's drop into the reading screen and away we go. Here we go, Lioness, Kitty Cat, Moderator. How are you doing, baby? Okay. I'm feeling a feeling, but I'm not really sure what that feeling is. Is it uneasiness? The ghost of Christmas past. Yeah, right? You're Three of Pentacles. They're Three of Wands. You're High Priestess. They're the Tower. Okay, so this person feels like this came down at, like, they're like, this person may have had a tower moment in their life. You could be dealing with a Taurus, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Pisces. So you may have been friends with this person and just listening to your intuition, seeing where this is going to go. Where's the deck that I wanted to... Oh, okay. Let's see your energy in regards to this person. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like you really weren't sure on whether or not this is... It's like you're really... You may be wanting to rebirth this or be friends with this person, co-parent with this person, or rebuild with this person, okay? So this is a ghost story. But you are listening to your intuition and you're being very quiet. Okay, you may also be keeping it a secret that you want to rebuild with this person or keep this person a friend. Okay, whatever that means, it either resonates or it doesn't. What's up, Michelle? How are you doing? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You may have it heavily in your chart. Could be dealing with one. So there's a lot of stress here, but you are nurturing this connection. You are sitting there waiting for communication from this person. So I'm talking to somebody who is secretly waiting for someone to return to be friends with them or to rebuild with them or build with them. You are nurturing this connection while you're working on yourself, okay? You're like, I'm just being quiet. I'm working on myself. But while I'm working on myself and I'm paying attention to my work and my finances, I'm watching and waiting for this person to come in because your loyalty is with this person. Whether you know it or not, I think most of you already know it. So you're still loyal to this person. You're still holding major space. Queen of Pentacles space for this person. Hierophant space for this person. But Queen of Cups reverse. There is a lack of self-love or an energy of overgiving. So you are a people pleaser or an overgiver. When you know this person doesn't feel the same way, you're all practical here. It's all practical energy. It's all 3D practical energy. The energy is like, I'm waiting for you to return so we can build. I'm waiting for you to return so we can rebuild or be friends. And You are waiting for communication as the Queen of Swords because you have questions for this person. Where have you been? What have you been doing? Some of you know this person is in another connection. You know they're married or in another connection, but you're still here waiting to baby this person, to powder their ass, to care for them. I'll leave that right there. I'm going to leave that right there. Because the Queen of Cups reverse, you know this person is with someone else, or you know this person. You may intuitively feel that this person doesn't love you, or they're blaming you for the breakup, whatever it may be. This person is over here going through a tower moment. They're burning their duck. Their duck is fried. So they're going through a personal tower moment. They feel like this relationship has burned to the ground, that it blew up and burned to the ground, baby. Come on. There you go. 3 of Wands. Okay. So this person has options, but they're not, it's like they're not accepting those options. They do have options to date. This person may be very self-focused or focused on money. They may have lost a job or lost money somehow. They may be going through something financial in their life. But as far as a relationship goes, they don't give a fuck. They don't care. There's the door is open, which means they could wait for your love and accept your love, or there are other options there, but they're not accepting them. They're not putting any effort into other options. They're not putting any effort into your love, which they know your love and your care is top notch, but they're still not accepting it. This person's in a funk. I don't care. I don't care if they're in a funk or not. I personally don't care if they're in a funk or not. But for the majority of you, you're secretly waiting for this person so you can give to this person. This is a little stressful. The waiting is stressful because there's more than likely a third party here. Third party could be a person because they're married. It could be alcohol because they're an addict. It could be any number of things. It could be a person, place, or thing. It could be a job. It could be a mindset. It could be anything. But this person is just there. They're just there in a place. They have options around them, but they're not accepting anything. They're having a difficult time letting, it's like they just don't give. They don't try. Yeah. What's this tower moment? What's this tower moment for this person in Leo? What is this? Something in their life, home life, family life, stability came to an end. So they can have a lifestyle, a family. They could be married. Like their stability in life has been, their life is crumbling, tumbling. You know what I'm saying? So they may have had to relocate. They may have had to find a new home. They may have had to get a new job. I mean, this person's going through it and they're doing it all by themselves. This person is a loner. They're doing all of this on their own. I don't know if you kick this person out, if they're going through a divorce. This is on a personal level where they went through a tower moment. That tower moment actually destroyed anything that you could have had with this person. So let's say, for instance, you found out this person was married. Boom, there's the tower moment. Okay? Because most of you aren't going to go for that. And if you are, maybe you should rethink that. especially if they're living with somebody. For others of you, this person may have had a job issue, a financial issue. They may have had to relocate or move, and that destroyed any plans for a future with this person. So they're silently going through it by themselves. Virgo energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, strong Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So tell me about what this person is waiting for. Why is this person so blah? Why is this person just not making a move? They're thinking about what to do here. When it comes to marriage and commitment with you. So you're secretly, now again, if you know this person is married, then they have a marriage that needs to move out of the way. You know what I'm saying? But for most of you, this person sees you as an amazing person. They see you as a spouse material. They see that you're a homemaker or spouse material. And most of you, when it comes to this person, they're hot for you. They're attracted to you. But they don't give in the same. It's like they're thinking about what to do or who to do it with. So if this person has other options, who's the best choice? For some of you, they're choosing the person that has the most money, that can pad their bank account most. I don't care if you're male or female. That's what's coming through. So this person may be looking for the highest bidder. The one that can make them feel more comfortable, that can treat them better. Because, to be honest, if this person is married, yeah, you are the third party, and they're just going to be able to give you a little bit, okay? For others of you, this person is having to, or they have to heal something in regards to a commitment. Commitments to them. What does commitment mean to them? How much effort and stuff do they have to put in? Because this person is willing to give you all the wand action you want, but when it comes to money or stability, they ain't got much to give you. They ain't got much time, or they ain't got much to give you. So this person is thinking about what to do. Like what do I do and who I do it with? Who do I do it with? And I'm telling you, this person is heavy in their thoughts. Heavy, 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 heavy. They're trying to gain this clarity. What do I do? What do I commit myself to? Who do I commit myself to? Which direction do I head? What do I do? What choice do I make? What? Why is it so difficult? This person is closing out a chapter here. So for some of you, this person is closing out a chapter in their life, and they're not telling you about it. Okay? They're doing some sort of healing, some sort of introspection. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, an Aquarius moon for some of you. All right, you... Shush. You're wanting this person to come back, but you know this person is married or living with someone else. You know it. You know this person. It's like you're waiting for this person to come back. For some of you, you know this person's married and living with someone else. For others of you, you know if this person were to come back, you know it. That they wouldn't treat you right. They wouldn't see your value. And they wouldn't want to have children or live together or grow long term with you. They wouldn't want to be a part of a family. But here you still sit waiting for this person to come back. Maybe you're trying to gain the clarity. For some of you, you're trying to gain this clarity. Why are you trying to gain this clarity? Why are you waiting for this person to return? Secretly waiting. Okay. You're working through your shadow right now. So this could be you. You're working through your shadow right now. We have shadow side in reverse, the moon, and the Five of Swords reverse. So you are basically, you've been gaslighting yourself. You're trying to figure out if you've been gaslighting yourself, lying to yourself, deceiving yourself, or creating illusions and delusions about this relationship, because the shadow side, that's the devil. And you're trying to, within yourself and in your silence, you know that this is an unhealthy person or an unhealthy connection. This is an unhealthy situation, or this was an unhealthy pattern that was established with this person. So for those of you that are stressed out, you're constantly thinking about this person, you're trying to gain this clarity. And what you're doing is you're rebuilding your self-worth. Because, and it's going to take time. This is going to take time. Some of you, this could take years, depending on how long you dealt with a devil situation. Because some of you, this could have been addictions were involved. You were enabling this person. Some of you were part of the problem. You yourself had devil issues, addictions, red flags, all the bullshit patterns. So what you're doing, waiting here in this energy, thank God, is you're not waiting for this person. Although you are, a part of you is. What you're doing is you're looking at and reviewing the situation. And you're trying to regain some sort of competence within self. Competence. I don't think I've ever said that in a reading. Okay? And for those of you that are throwing off saying that this person is toxic or unhealthy, you need to put that mirror right in front of your own face. And I'm saying this because you're waiting for this person. Okay? So you can sit there and wait for this person left, right, and center and tell everybody in the world that this person is unhealthy or toxic or they've got this and that going on. But you're the one that needs to do the fucking work. You're the one that needs to see your shadow side. You're the one that needs to see your work. Whether this is you stayed way too long in a very abusive relationship, okay, or you aren't looking at what you're doing. Say, for instance, you're dating somebody who's married, living with someone else. You're single over here looking your best, and this person is dating, living together, or married to living together with someone else. What is your shadow here? Self-worth issues, perhaps? Whatever it may be. What's up, Ms. Shannon? Whatever it may be, whatever your shadow is, it's not about this other person and throwing blame and shame everywhere else. It's about looking in the mirror of yourself. That's what this is. That's the truth and the reality. What are you needing to rebuild with inside of you? What are you needing to recreate and redo for you? Because the shadow is not about this other person. It's about what you did in the situation or what you're doing in the situation. Because some of you, you're a side piece or you're a hidden relationship. What's up, Shar? How you doing? So some of you are you are hidden. You're a hidden relationship or a side piece. Okay? Others of you, you're hiding the fact that you want this person back and you're trying to act like you don't. But in reality, you know it's an unhealthy relationship or you've got some sort of self-worth issue that you're trying to work out or you need to work out for yourself. Okay? Because you're telling me down here, this person is married in another relationship, or if they were to come back, they would not stabilize and grow a long-term relationship with you. This is not somebody who would want marriage. They wouldn't want children. They wouldn't want to live together. They wouldn't want to go the distance. Then why in the hell are you waiting for somebody like that? Be honest with yourself. Don't lie to me. Don't be throwing blame and shame any damn where else. You look at that mirror within you, because it's your universal movie. What are you doing right now in regards to this person that you're hiding, or you're deceiving yourself, or you're trying to deceive others? So I'm going to tell you, a lot of times people, what they like to do is throw blame and shade on everybody else. Oh, this is this person's problem. Really? Is it? Or was it your issue? Was it the fact that you had an ego issue and wanted this person and couldn't let go? Or are you holding on to a thing this person told you? Say, for instance, this person told you they loved you, they'd be back, they'd get divorced and all this other shit, and you ain't heard from them. You're still holding on to it. You're waiting for this person to return, as if you're their wife or their husband. And yet, they're gone. They're ghost. Poof, disappeared. Okay? So whatever that shadow is, stop blaming and shaming and resenting and hating everybody else, and look at the fucking mirror, because you're the one holding yourself back. And this is all stuff that needs to be done internally with inside of self. It has nothing to do with anybody else. Yes, this person may have had addictions. Yes, they may have been a total twat, and they may have been a see you next Tuesday. They may have absolutely been abusive or disillusioned or magicked you in some way. But the rest of this is on you to rebuild your self-worth. You have to do the work. It's not about anybody else. And that hurts to hear, but it's fact. So this person is avoiding a tower. They're letting this go. Okay? Failed relationship. It's stamped. This person is Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces energy. It is stamped. I've also got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. They're manifesting a new beginning somewhere else, but this person is manifesting letting this go. They have ghosted. They don't want anything to do with this. Relationship fail. Stamped. Is there anything they want to say to you? I gotta deliver a message to you over here, because your intuition is trying to work with you. Your intuition is trying to tell you about this person. Okay? Your intuition is trying to tell you, although you are working on yourself, your intuition is trying to work with you to put you on the right path. And it's like you're fighting your intuition. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not wanting to hear your intuition. You're wanting what you want in regards to this person. Man, people hate me sometimes, and I don't give an F. I don't care. Four of Wands. You want a love relationship. You want a partnership. You want a Four of Wands. This person, at some point, y'all broke up, or there was a tower moment in this person's life. This person may have been keeping it to themselves, and they may have been planning to be in a relationship with you one day, somewhere down the line. Did they ever say that to you? One day we'll be together. This is a one day someday bullshit right here. Isn't it? Isn't it? One day we'll be together. Someday we'll be together. You know, I dated this guy. I got to tell you this. I dated this guy. Actually, I was infatuated with this guy. Known him for years and years and years. Dated him when I was younger. Met back up like 30 years later, 25, 30 years later, something like that. Anyway. Listen. People do change. I was absolutely infatuated with this guy. I don't remember where I was going with this, but when we finally did start dating, because we were both dating other people for years and years, we finally did start dating. Um, One of the things that he would say was, it was always future oriented. Like, yeah, maybe one day. Or, let's see, what was that? We could dream. So we would talk about our future. We would talk about houses and where we would retire and where we would live and stuff like that. And he says it's nice to dream. It's nice to dream. But in reality, those are his plans. Those were his plans to retire and have a house and do the things and the stuff. Never involved me. I was allowed to visit, or maybe 10 years from now we could get married. It was always future oriented. It was always put out, like any plans to live together or future was always put forward years down the road, like 5-10 years. It was always future. I'm talking like we're grown ass adults. We've already raised our kids kind of shit. And I'm talking as we were dating. So it was always future oriented, like one day. That's what I get from this. Because this person prefers to be alone. They prefer being alone. They prefer being quiet. They like to be by themselves. This person may have had plans to be with you in a relationship in the future, but that has shut down. I don't know why it shut down. There was a tower moment here, and maybe you had an argument or a disagreement with this person. I'm not seeing the future or the past of this. I'm seeing that this person was future planning something with you, but that has closed down. That has shut down. I believe this person communicated that at some point in the future y'all would be together. That same guy that I was dating also said to me at one point in our history of talking, also said to me, we both want different things. Yes, we both did want different things, apparently. We both wanted different things. We respected each other enough to tell each other that, I want different things, you want different things. The way I see relationships different. The way you see my lifestyle is different than yours, kind of thing. And then said, maybe in another life. Oh, man. You know how horrible that is? I was like, I feel the connection. We're soulmates. We're soulmates. He brought it up. He said, yes. He said, we would see each other in another life. Maybe in another life. But not this one. You motherfucker. What did you just say to me? This was before I even started this channel. Ow, god dang. This was before I even started YouTube. Said that to me. It's always future. Like, we going to the next life? Is that how far out we going? Maybe next life we'll do this right. Why don't you fucking do it this life? Whatever. It was just so bizarre how it was always future projected. Always thrown into future. Well, that person is now in my past. Anyway. Yeah, man, this was drug out. It was at a 3 of Cups, so this could have been a friend of yours. This could have been just kept at dating or friendship for a long period of time. There was absolute stagnancy here. Now you're talking because your intuition is trying to work on you. And you don't want to listen. You don't want to hear it. But it's trying to get you on the right path. Okay? It's trying to help guide you to your true relationship. The commitment that you do want. It's not with this person. So it looks like you may have realized this person was married. You may have realized this person was abusive. You may have realized that this person was Non-committal, like not your spouse, not for you. Some of you may have been married to this person and you're going through a divorce or separation. You are actually ready to date. In case you didn't know that, your energy is showing me that you've released this person. But what you didn't do, or what you have a problem with, is self-worth. For those of you who are resonating and you want to know so you can work on it, is you have an issue with standing up for yourself, standing your ground. So this could have been a repetitive pattern with this person where they kept coming back. Or you've had people like this multiple times in your life. But the thing is that you know you can't trust this person. You know that this isn't going to go anywhere. You're already showing me if they were to come back, Empress reverse and the Ten of Pentacles reverse. You know that it wouldn't work. You know that they wouldn't do you right, treat you right, or solidify a long-term relationship. And over here, you're showing me the Emperor reverse. So this person may have been very controlling, tried to control the dynamic. They wanted things their way. They wanted it their way. And you are releasing the burden of this. You're releasing the emotional struggle that came along with this. So some of you, yeah, this was an abusive asshole, an abusive individual. They abused their power. They were dominant. That can be sexy and it can be very alluring. But you have to look within yourself and realize what it really truly is to have boundaries and to stand up for yourself, even against those people that are very controlling, that look delicious, that have a lot of money. Well, and those people who are married to somebody else or living with somebody else, that's somebody else's husband or spouse or boo thing. That ain't you thing, okay? Because you're looking for true commitment and the universe is trying to get you on the right path. A lot of times we don't want to let somebody go because we want what we want when we want it. But you know what I'm not seeing here? I'm not seeing love. I'm not seeing love. I'm seeing the love is gone. The friendship is gone. The relationship is negative. Absolutely, like it's gone. If they were thinking about a relationship with you or a future with you, that is shut down. Now they've ghosted. Relationship done. What I'm not seeing here is love. Like, you know, this only goes so far. So were you friends with this wanting to be more? Was this somebody married and you were wanting to build something with this person and you're sitting here waiting and dreaming and hoping and praying that they see you or they recognize you or that they date you? Because some of you, it may not have ever become anything more. Others of you, you may have been dating this person and you were the side piece or you were treated like a side piece because this person was dominant in the fact that they would prefer to be alone than be in a relationship. They would rather be alone doing whatever they want to do and then come back to you when they want a touch and go. You understand what I'm saying? Touch and go. All right? This person could have been in the military. They didn't have to be. They don't have to be. But the dominance here or the control here is what gets me. Your energy is saying that you've let this go. And a lot of times we want to control it's our own control. Like we have to get ourselves in check and we have to control ourselves by realizing our worth and respecting ourselves and realizing that this isn't for us. There is a message here for a Leo today that cannot seem to let go of somebody. Maybe you're very impatient. I don't see that. I see that your intuition is really trying to say, hey, I'm trying to get you what it is you're looking for, but it ain't with this person. So, some of you, your intuition is what guided you to find out this person was with another person. Man. Queen of Cups is in reverse. which means you didn't listen to your intuition. You haven't been. You don't want to hear it. Okay. So you're releasing the devil, or you need to release the devil, because this is nothing but an emotional drain on you. And leave this behind with the Chariot, okay? You need to be the emperor here, empower yourself, and get the H out of Dodge here when it comes to this relationship. And if you've been trying to work on getting on the same page and loving this person and being friends with this person, or developing something more, it looks like there's an impatience here, but there's also an imbalance here, which means you're not in the flow with this person. Maybe at some point you were good friends, or it started off as a good relationship and then it turned toxic or unhealthy over time. But you've given this enough time. You have a new relationship, a new soulmate trying to come in for you. You have a new soulmate trying to come in for you. But this is one of those connections that could have been really intense, really attractive. You could have been very tempted by this person. But ultimately, this person was self-indulgent. This person was self-centered and preoccupied with self and getting what the fuck they wanted. For some of you, that was you. You want what you want, and you weren't going to take anything other than what you wanted. And the universe is like, I've got exactly what you're looking for right here, right around the corner, right here. But you're not wanting to let go of this person. You're wanting to sit here and baby this person and nurture this person and take care of and cherish this person, and it's doing nothing but draining you. Okay? It's doing nothing but draining you emotionally, because you're over giving to the situation when this person doesn't want to be with you. They're not even there. But what happened is what happened. Okay? So we got to loosen the grip and let go. This is what we got to do. And we got to prepare ourselves for the inevitable, which is the new person. Some of you cannot seem to let go of the fact that this person is not coming back to reconcile with you. Man. So it sometimes it just is what it is, right? You got to be able to look in that mirror, because I'm talking to some Leos that don't want to let go of the fact that this person is not coming back. They're not who you thought they were. They're not doing what they said they would do. One day, we'll be together. We'll walk in the sun of the something. I don't know. Like one day, like they made it a dream. They made it like they said some things, and you just got all spun up inside of the temptation. For some of you, you were looking at their money, you were looking at their wand, you were looking at whatever you could get from them, whatever. And others of you, it was things they said or did that made you believe, just like the person I dated. Made it a dream. We would sit down and we would look at houses and places that we would want to retire. I mean, down to the details, where I would put my gardens, how much area I would have, how much space we needed, how many rooms we need. We would sit down and talk about it. And then one day, nothing. Stop talking about it. Stop dreaming. And we were dating for years. So something snapped inside this person, or something happened, and I don't know what it was. Maybe they realized that they were still married. I don't know. Well, they're damn sure not offering you anything. This was somebody who also tried to control. This person withheld emotions for some of you. Why would you want to be with somebody that would withhold emotions? This person withheld emotions and withdrew or withheld loyalty. So it's almost as if this person just only ever wanted to be friends. Were you obsessed or infatuated with a friend and they just did not want anything from you? That's for some of you. For others of you, they kept you around in a third party as a friend. No remorse, no regrets. I'll keep you as a side piece. I'll keep you hidden on the side. Oh, man. Listen, I need you to forgive yourself for dealing with this, but I need you to forgive yourself for continuing to hold on to this and waiting for this. I need you to just kind of look and see. Just look in and see. Is it your own bullshit that you're doing? Are you not able to let go of this person? You can't seem to fathom the fact that this person didn't want to love you, doesn't love you anymore, or that they're not coming back. That's some self-worth issues right there that need to be worked on. I've done this before too. Where I waited for communication. I wanted to see this person. I wanted to date this person. I wanted this person. This person was not interested. Was dating someone else. I don't want you to be a rebound. I don't want you to get hurt. It looks like you've already dealt with all that. You already know who you're dealing with. It's you that you have to deal with now, because sometimes we just don't want to forgive ourselves, or we don't want to forgive someone else. It's forgiveness that holds us back on the road to or path to what is truly our divine connection. You have a soul bond and a long-term commitment coming in that could be marriage and all of that stuff. However, there's an underlying current here for somebody. It's hard to let go of what it is we desire. It's hard to let go of that control. We really, really want what we really, really want. You can use your fire in two different ways. You can use it to let go, or you can use it to hold on. The longer you hold on, the more you hurt yourself. Okay? When you use that fire and that strength and that courage to finally look at yourself and what you've done, and to forgive yourself and to forgive the other, it's okay. You're human. You're only human. Okay? We bleed when we fall down, just like the song. We fuck shit up. We like to control shit too. We want what we want when we want it. Well, you can't force a fit here, because this person is ghost and they're not interested in coming back. This person could be at a distance from you. They could be in a different state, in a different country. Aw, you motherfucker. Does this person... Man... I gotta tell y'all, some of y'all, you dealt with somebody who was... Well, let's just put it this way. Some of you... I can't say that. Very passionate, very attracted to you, yeah, and that's what guided this person to you, for the majority of you. Very passionate, very excited, very exciting. They liked your attention. They liked your energy. On more than one level. Some of you, this person was nothing but a love bomber, and they never planned on giving you anything, especially if this person was at a distance. They never planned on doing anything. This person would have continued doing what they were doing for as long as you let them. Yeah. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag. I've got everybody right here. I've got Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Listen, a lot of you, especially if this person was at a long distance from you, or at a distance from you, they never planned on actually committing. They never planned on taking it further. This person just wanted your fire. They just wanted your passion. They wanted your attention. And that's some weak shit. That's some weak shit. But that's what fuck boys and fuck girls do. Say for instance this person is married. They're out looking for attention on all these dating apps or wherever the hell you found them, okay? And they're wanting that attention because, well, they want somebody to stroke off to, because the person that they got right in front of them pisses them off, because that person right in front of them is treating them according to how they are being treated by this person, okay? So they've got a relationship dynamic going on. This person is probably not happy with their spouse because, well, they're right there in front of them. They may have gained some weight. They may be telling them, about themselves, and they don't want to hear it. They're not doing anything to improve their relationship right there. So they're probably pissed off at that person and resenting that person for trying to create a better relationship or whatever it is. I don't fucking know. They're still there. So they're going out looking for attention, somebody to stroke off to or do whatever to get attention. Women sometimes just want compliments and just want the attention. They want somebody to take them on dates, but they don't intend to actually go any further with somebody most of the time. They're just looking for romance, and they're looking for fire and attention and passion and desire. Meanwhile, they go back to Bob every night, So Bob meaning their spouse, not, I mean, maybe that too. Anyway, and men, well, men do it too. Men like that attention too. They like that. They like to feel wanted. They like to feel desired. Feeds their ego. Makes their stuff, rigid. You know what I'm saying? Makes them feel good. So that way they can go in and have sex with the person they're with and think about somebody else. People do that shit. I'm not saying that person did this. I'm not saying that person did that. But I'm giving you an example. This person just wanted the passion, the desire, or the attention that you were giving them. They were love bombing you, and they would have continued to give you nothing for as long as they could get that attention, desire, and passion from you, whether you laid down with them or not. Attention and passion and desire comes from feeding their ego. You were feeding their ego. Maybe this person just wanted their ego stroked. Or other things, okay? I'm just saying. Some people do that. But this person never intended to meet you halfway or to go any further with you. Y'all, I love y'all. Y'all got to know when to say when, Sarah says, I am dating myself. Much more peaceful. Heard that. Redbeard, if only she would have just stroked my parrot. Wow. Oh, the headdress. I replay our conversations over and over. We will be together again. I wish I had treated you better. The chime just wasn't right for us. I love you. I feel you even though we're apart. It's almost like this is that pattern. This is that cycle. Especially for those of you that had a repeat with this person. So they wanted the attention and the affection and the ego stroke. Okay? For some of you, this person did love you, but they never planned on being with you. Isn't that crazy? They do that. Why? Because they're unhappy with who they are, where they are. Especially if this was an online relationship or at a distance. They never planned on being with you. I don't react when people mention you and I'm unavailable. I hide who I really am from you. I'm finding you right nicely in this energy. Thank you, sir or ma'am. Person. So what we do, because at the time you may have needed someone also. When you met this person, you may have needed a friend and you may have wanted this to be more. At the time you may have, and I'm not even getting a lot of passion. I'm getting more like empathy, sympathy. I don't think most of you even went all the way with this person. It's like you needed that empathy or that sympathy or or that emotional connection too. And that could have been all this was, because this person does say they care about you or they love you. The timing just wasn't right. We'll be together again. But again, it's that future. In the future, we'll be together. In the future, you have a new relationship trying to come in here for you, but you're still attached to this person. I need you to really work on your mirror work. Mirror work means look at yourself in the mirror. What did you do in regards to this? What are you doing? And why are you trying to sit here, wait, and nurture? It's not that you're sitting here waiting, although you are. You would really like it if this person came back. But what you're really needing to do is to rebuild your self-worth. Because when you connected with somebody like this person was already out the door. This person was at a distance. They were already out the door. They never intended to give you more. Okay? They just were needing your attention. They needed their ego stroked in some way. Okay? Sexting. Sending naughty pictures back and forth. Videos. Not only that, sex talk on the phone. You know what I'm saying? They wanted their ego stroked, or they just needed a friend, and you wanted more than friendship, and this person has a lot of friends. You understand? They have a lot of friends that they do the same thing with because they like the attention. And that's sick. People do that. People do that a lot. I've been in the dating scene long enough to see all kinds of stuff, and I'll tell you, it's kind of crazy. But look at that mirror and what it is you need to do. What is that shadow that you need to look at? You know, and don't beat yourself up about it. I'm just mean. I'm just straightforward. I'm blunt because I want you to live a better life, and being stuck in that, waiting to be with that, it's bullshit, because you're wasting your life. You're wasting the pretty. You're wasting admiration and appreciation from somebody who truly desires you or wants you. And you have someone coming in. The universe has a soulmate coming in. It is a spiritual connection. It's a soulmate spiritual connection coming in. Two of Cups and the Hierophant. Yes. What you've been desiring is on the way in, but it ain't from the person you wanted it from. Congratulations. I'll see y'all next time. Like, share, subscribe. Join the channel. Support. Get on my schedule, nourishheallive.com. I'll see y'all soon. Namaste.